So what's the story? Why in a world full of serious topics like war and conflict, earthquakes, hurricanes, issues of salvation and reconciliation, should we devote this week's service to puppeteering or pulpiteering? Well, that's simply where my personal journey has led me. I know this much. I've always known it. Take it as an article of faith that Jim Henson was sharing something deeper through the Muppets than just entertainment. When I was a kid, my friend Allie asked me, "What celebrity would you most like to meet?" I don't remember who I said, but I never forgot Allie's answer. "Why, Jim Henson, of course." Jim Henson? Why him? He was a guy who had a dream of using puppets to make people laugh. Never mind that no one had ever done it before on television. He followed that dream more fully than the rest of us will probably ever follow our own. Allie was right. Jim Henson was a man with a vision. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with his life. He did it, and through his unique vision, Jim Henson showed the world a type of entertainment that inspires all peoples, that connects us to each other and to something greater. And best of all, it makes us laugh. It's no surprise we could identify with it, regardless of sex, race, culture, age, or any other differences you can think. Today, we're going to give you a taste of how Jim Henson's way of communicating can sometimes reach people in ways that lectures, books, and sermons cannot. Let's start with something familiar. Take the language of the Unitarians' 7 principles.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Elmo.
What you doing?
I was just talking about language, Elmo.
What?
I'm talking about the way we communicate.
I've heard a lot of big words. What are you saying?
Sorry. Why don't I begin at the beginning? Many of the people here live by 7 principles. The first one is to respect the inherent worth and dignity of every person.
What that mean?
I guess it means treat people nice.
Oh, I don't like that one. Like share your cookie and milk?
Cookies? I guess so. The next principle is to seek justice, equity, and compassion in human relations.
Elmo gets tired with the big words. What's his equity?
Equity? It means give the same number of cookies to each person that has one, or that wants one.
Elmo has a problem with that one.
What's that?
I run out of cookies.
Cookies?
Oh, better.
That's good. Although my nutritionist girlfriend probably would not approve of 2 cookie snacks in a row. And that brings me to the 3rd principle. We should accept each other and encourage each other to grow spiritually. That's why we come together on Sunday. It's not for free food? I'm afraid not.
What do you mean spiritual growth? They don't talk like you on Sesame Street.
That's a tough one.
Like elephant skin? I know about elephants.
Me think biscotti cookies are tough.
No, not like that. Our spiritual journey is tough because we don't all believe the same things. Life for grown-ups is like a playground with slides that go in many different directions. Some of them put you knee-deep in the big muddy, and we can't all get to where we're going by the same slides.
Sounds scary.
Which snack goes with a bakery?
I thought it sounded fun. But we should help each other find their own way around the playground of life. and no pushing, tripping, or running on the dangerous parts. That respect thing is the next principle, a free and responsible search for truth and meaning.
Truth? I thought we were sliding.
That was just a metaphor, Elmo.
We can teach metaphor.
What does all that mean?
A free and responsible search for truth and meaning means no pushing on the playground. What's wrong?
Elmo is getting tired. My head wants to explode with all these rules.
I think you're right, Elmo. Why don't you help me summarize the next 3 quickly? Here's the long version. We believe in the right of conscience and the use of the democratic process, in working for peace, justice, and liberty for all people all over the world, and in respecting the interdependent web of all existence, of which we are just one part.
Do I need to know all those rules? How? Elmo has simple rules.
What's that, Elmo?
Elmo said, I love you.
Oh. Thank you, Elmo. You're right. We grown-ups have a hard time saying I love you to each other. Instead, we tend to fill our heads with a lot of big words and cluttered sentences. Thank you for showing me a different way of looking at this.
My pleasure. Bye. Bye-bye.